broadcast again by 8th grader Jackson Titus. So Jackson, welcome to the broadcast, and we have the oddity of an afternoon matchup. You never know how teams are going to react, but it's always kind of been interesting over the years. But we'll see what we have. Lady with a good opportunity to get off the schneid after playing number 1, 2, and 4 in the state.
Yeah, it's always nice to be here. Glad to be on the radio with you.
All right, well, again, the Lady Eagles taking on the 1, 3, and 4 teams in the IBCA state basketball pool, which is absolutely unbelievable. And
yeah, they just got some really played some good teams. Some of them didn't go our way, but that's okay. We just got to get back in it and get back in the flow.
And a good opportunity to do that against the East Noble squad. I haven't read up, done my homework on them, but get John Harold's website up here. Check it out. You aware of that website, Jackson?
No, I use Max Reps.
Oh, you Max Preps? Okay, well, I try, but I usually don't manage to get on it right.
Yeah, it looks like they're 8-3 on the season. Ranked number 48 in the state.
Oh, really?
Yep.
So, let's see what we have. Looks like Leo and Holly on stats this afternoon. So, the golden voice of Mike Hoppy, veteran PA man, bellowing into the CC gym here. And we'll check out East Noble. Head coach Britton Isaacs in his third year. He's 37-22. As Jackson said, they're 8-7.
8-3.
No, 8-3, sorry. Let's see, the officials, I know them, but I don't. Bill Forehand's one of them. We'll catch him here in a bit. So going over the usual ground rules and pomp and circumstance, so on and so forth. Our national anthem coming.
Gentlemen, please remove your caps as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
The national anthem here at Columbia City High School on a Saturday afternoon as Christmas break begins. So they'll go over the non-starters and starters. I'll see if I can get down in here again. Thank you. So, starting lineups, Avery Amstutz wears 10, a 5'7" junior for East Noble. Kate David, a 5'5" senior. 33, 33, Ellie Will. And number 34, Ryan David. And Addison Deming. Again, Britton Isaacs, the head coach. East Noble going to be in black jerseys today. So the non-starters for Columbia City. And the lights go out this afternoon. As these hype videos kind of become a thing. And some kind of song that I don't know.
Yeah.
You probably know the song, don't you?
Yeah. That's Kendrick Lamar.
Okay, well, that's right up your alley. Us old school people were kind of like, what?
Yep, song has changed a lot over the years.
Yeah, why don't you give us a couple, underwriters, while you got a chance here. We'll just read a couple here. Low Tech.
So one of our sponsors tonight's game is brought to you by Flowtech Plumbing and Heating for emergencies. Flowtech is open 24 hours. Flowtech is offering heating, cooling, and plumbing for residential, commercial, and industrial. 0% financing available. For more information, can be found at flowtechpnh.com. Flowtech can be reached at phone 260-248-2021.
All right, thanks, and we'll take a look at more of those later. Started for Columbia City, 5, Sola Holler, a freshman, number 12, Isabel Knitter, a sophomore. And Anissa Tonko and Tora Holler, the seniors. And Claudia Strack, the junior. Bill Forehand, Justin Yoder, and I did not catch the other one. I don't know if that's Bob Amber or not. All right. Thanks, Mr. Leach. Jake Linder, Bill Forehand, and Justin Yoder. Thank you, Mr. Leach. And we're ready to go. Claudia Strack, the jump center. And East Noble controls the opening tip. They're in the road all black today. The blue script East and blue numerals, yellow trim of the nice. They spin into the paint. 3 up top. Off the mark, no good. Loose ball, Tora Holler. Eagles dressed in their home whites today. Maroon numerals, old gold trim. Quickly into the front court. Holler out of the corner. That's Sola. Further down to the corner, Knitter. Into the paint. Runner. Oh, a little strong rebound, East Noble. And here they come. Blue numbers on black jerseys. Those are hard to read, Jackson. Ryan David with it. Now gives it off and spinning into the bucket. And Amstutz misses a wild shot. Didn't draw iron. Here goes Tonko all the way, and she puts it up. Hits the bottom of the backboard, hits the deck, and we've got Say Columbia City ball. A lot of contact down there. Surprising we didn't hear a whistle.
Oh, for sure that was a foul.
Tonko with it at the blocks. She works up the left-hand scoop and score. Anissa Tonko has the first two, 55 seconds into the ball game. 2-0 Eagles. A little bit of pressure. They get it across and throw it away. Knocked away by Turner. The sister Sola picked it up. And now is the aforementioned Sola Holler out into the corner now. Cross court. Now we have Isabel Knitter for 3. That's long back iron. No good off the flange. Ryan David will let the dust settle and bring it across. She flips to, oh, those numbers are hard. Flips to Deming, and no further play. We got steps on Deming. So an East Noble turnover. Minute 28 gone here in the first. 2-0 Eagles. Right with us on this Saturday afternoon matinee. Let us know if you're listening in. Simply you have my number or our Facebook. And Tora Holler off the glass, no good. Loose ball off of Columbia City. It will be East Noble ball. A little bit of a ragged start to this one. Looks like some of the rowdies have showed up finally in the student section.
Yeah, they poured in quick.
They seem to be rather docile at this point. And Strack steals. The pass by Kate David was stolen by Strack. And back into the front court come the Eagles. With 2 minutes gone, they lead it 2-0. Knitter around the key right. Hard screen set by Tora Holler. I'm trying to get with it here. Sola Holler. Now to her sister Tora. Left elbow extended, spins into the paint, puts it up, scores! That's a pretty move. Dropping pennies in the ocean there. They've got East Noble trapped in the backcourt. Look out here, but Ian Stutz gets it across. She's in big trouble. On the hot seat, under duress. Nice pass to get it out of harm's way to Deming. And was that a
double dribble?
Double dribble. McKenna Strom and Shay Ritchie report in for East Noble. Eight and 3 East Noble, 7 and 5 Columbia City. And here's Tackle spinning into the paint. Lost the handle, throws it out to Sola Holler. She goes across the lane. And that's kicked out of bounds, I believe, by East Noble. 5:10 left first quarter, 4-0 Eagles. And down low, Strack. Turns off the glass, good move, she scores. The Eagles 6, Knights nothing. Cross court. And they've got numbers to the basket. They throw it out in the corner. Can't get anything done there. Now on the move. Nice move. Avery Amstutz scores. The left hand off the glass. They're on the board. 6-2. 4:45 going here in the first at Columbia City High School on a Saturday afternoon in December. Sola Holler spins to Tonkel. Tonkel spins at the right elbow. Cut off. Tora Holler now. Spins back to Tonkel up top. Tonkel threatens the three. And now penetrates. Tries to find Strack in traffic. That's knocked away and stolen by East Noble. They've got numbers to the bucket. Left. They miss a bunny. Rebound. Strack. And here goes Sola Holler. Running into the front court. Tonkel a three. Score! Bingo! 9-2 Eagles. And East Noble against Columbia City pressure. They get it across. Nice job. They break the press. They got a man open, but Tora Holler, no. I thought Tora got a hand on it, but East Noble kicked it off their own foot out of bounds. Isabel Miller into the ball game. 3:47 to go in the first. Isabel Miller's first touch. Knitter. Now the Tonkel, she'll shove it in the corner. Sola Holler. Up top Miller. Into the corner now Tonkel. Tonkel. To left elbow. And loose ball thrown away, and Amstutz picks it up. Races all the way in, puts it up. Knitter with a block. Knitter gets it out of the fray. Lee pass ahead. We got a breakaway. Score, Tora Holler. From Tonkel. Timeout East Noble. 11-2 with 3:15 to go. First quarter. Bart's Car Store, one of the underwriters. Selection of cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. Bart's Car Store offers tests for drive-ins, cash for trade-ins, and financing options. Bart's Car Store serving Columbia City, Whitley County, and Fort Wayne. Also, Blue Over Ice Cream. They offer family Sunday soft serve and gluten-free, nut-free, and sugar-free desserts that pair with ice cream. They're now in Fort Wayne. They feature the Dangerous Unicorn Explosion. It's a strawberry shake all topped with whipped cream, sprinkles, strawberries, and Oreo cookie and cone stuffing. They make handmade desserts from scratch. Then they're a plant-based ice cream shop for those that have a sensitivity to dairy or food allergies or are taking a more healthy approach. That's Move Over. Check them out. Dangerous Unicorn Explosions. That sound good to you?
I'm not much of a sweet guy.
You're not.
Nope.
No chocolate for Jackson, huh? 11-2. East Noble drives it into the front court. And Eagles putting the heat on them. And East Noble, nice ball movement. They elect not to shoot an open shot. Now they're tied up in hot water. Saved over on the far sideline by Strom. Now all the way to the bucket. Amstutz lost the handle, but got it back. Here's a three out of the corner. That's long, no good by Ryan David. And here come the Eagles back, leading 11-2. Tonkel fakes the three, drives. Off the glass, a little strong. Tora Holler, the loose ball. She goes back to bucket. Scoops, no. Just a little short. Now we got another scramble and a jump ball.
Oh, no,
Oh, a foul.
foul.
Well, there's our first foul of the game. It's kind of like the phantom foul. Coach Hicks in disbelief over here. Wow, it's kind of the drive-by foul. Billy Forehand said it was a foul, so it's a foul.
They haven't been calling much.
No.
I believe they called that.
First foul of the ball game. Here's a three wide open. That's going to be an air ball. Rebound cleared by Tora Holler. Here comes Knitter to the midcourt stripe for the maroon and gold. And Tora Holler, nice brazzle-dazzle into the paint. Threw it out to Sola Holler. Now Knitter, back to Sola Holler. Tora Holler got a three. No, just off the mark. Rebound cleared by Ann Stutz. Ann Stutz up across the timeline for East Noble. Spins. Threw it away. A little off target. In fact, the pass went to the referee.
Pretty good pass if the ref's on your team.
Yeah, Billy Forehand got that one. So Kennedy Tucker into the ball game. And who else? Miller come back in. The Strack came back in. So 1:44 to go, first quarter. And Tucker shoves it off. Here's a tackle three. Score! That was from deep. 14-2, all Eagles right now. And into the front court, David. And we've got the David sisters on the floor, I think, together. And they're tied up inside. They throw it outside the arc. Parks into the paint. They got a man. And no contact, no call. We go up and they throw up top. Back iron, no good by Ann Stutz. Here goes Columbia City with numbers. 3-on-1 to the bucket. And knocked out nicely by... Did it go off Tucker's hand?
I don't believe so.
No, he pointed down this way.
Wow.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Maybe it did come off with Tucker.
It must have. So, 51 seconds and a quick moving first quarter. 14-2, Columbia City. Dump it down to the corner, picked up over there by Parks. Back up top, Ann Stutz. Dumps it down in the corner to Richie. And back up top. Ann Stutz with the basketball, interior feed. And they get it out of harm's way. There's an open three. No good. Boy, East Noble struggling from outside the arc. And that's some good looks. They put it off the glass, and when they miss another one, they got it back. They scoop. No, it doesn't go, but a foul on Kennedy Tucker, I think.
Number 20, Kennedy Tucker with the foul. Two shots.
I thought East Noble was going to be really strong from behind the arc because I did my homework, and according to the website there, Ellie Willie's shooting 55% from behind the arc on the season.
Wow, quite a percentage. Well, they're struggling out of the gate today, but still a good effort. They're just not making shots, and they missed both free throws. But that goes off of Tora Holler on the rebound. It will be East Noble basketball down here to our left. 11 seconds to go in the first. Knights to throw it in. And in the corner here's Ann Stutz. Forces, missed it, got it back, scored! Got her own offensive board. That's got Coach Sheeran not happy. And tackle off the mark at the buzzer. I'm not sure that would have counted.
No, it looked like it left her hand a little bit too late.
So, let's see into one quarter here. 14-4 in favor of the Columbia City Lady Eagles. Well, we'll get you a couple more underwriters for today's game. VFW Post 5582 in their events, open to the public. Friends, families, and vets alike. The VFW hosts bingo on Sunday starting at 1:30. They also host the Fish Fry on the first and third Friday of each month. For more information, members of the public can be found or can find the VFW on Facebook, and 244-4813 is their number, or they can find them at 415 East Chicago Street. Morse's Builders Mart, 516 East Van Buren in Columbia City, with locations in Huntington, Wabash, Warsaw, and Goshen, or online at morsesbuildersmart.com. So we're in Northeast Indiana since 1871. Any hot stats there for us, Jackson?
Yeah, not many fouls in the first quarter.
No, we just had the one foul, I believe.
No, it was 2 on Columbia City, 0 on East Noble.
Okay. I missed one there.
One of those we got robbed on, but we'll keep moving.
So congratulations out to the freshman team. They won the Wawasee freshman tournament today. A couple of big victories. Get you a little more information on that in a second. Coach Baxter and Coach Eckert and the team. And Taco alone for 3, a little strong this time. Loose ball, Sola Holler got a hand on it. And in the end, it goes off East Noble. So the East Noble fans get a little restless behind us. That was hard to see from here. And underneath, hitting the bottom of the backboard of the shot was Taco. She gets knocked to the floor. We go the other way. East Noble on the run. Baseline jumper looks good, and it is. So Deming out of the corner. 14-6, and East Noble steals the basketball. And here they come into the front court. And this must be one of the David sisters, yes. And she loses the handle. Stolen by Tora Holler, and into the front court. Stolen back by East Noble. They get it, put it up, and score! Addison Deming. So all of a sudden, East Noble clicking. Now we lost the handle again. This will get Coach Shear not happy. She's going to the bench. And there's an open 3. That's off the mark. Tora Holler clears for Columbia City. And Taco into the front court. Now Taco has it back for Tora Holler. Taco spins into the paint. Scoops, no good. And back comes East Noble. Look out, they got numbers to the bucket. Layup and score. And Kate David, and it's a 14-10 game. And that is a 9-0 run by the Knights. Oh, 8-0, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was
14-2.
14-4. It was 14-4, so 6 point.
And a 6-point run for East Noble. Coach Shear calls for time. She wants to get things dialed in. So 6:20 to go. First half, 14-10 here. Peter Thompson, Jackson Titus on the scene. Maddie at the station. And I'm sure others. I think you've got the YouTube broadcast going on. So welcome to the broadcast. Let us know if you're listening. I thought Coach Marshall will be listening this afternoon. He's setting up for a band gig tonight. All gone blue at the post in Pierceton tonight. So after the timeout, here comes Columbia City leading by 4, 14-10. Minute 45 gone, second quarter. Tonkel into the corner now, Miller. Miller flushed out of there. Oh, pass stolen. And they go in, and Sola Holler's going to draw a personal foul. So Coach Shear not happy now. Carrington Ammer has checked into the ball game. First varsity action for her, I believe. Free throw good by Addison Deming. 14-11. And there's another one by Deming, 14-12. So this is now an 8-0 run as Coach Marshall checking in to the broadcast. And Sola Holler dumps it on the right side. Tore it down to Tonka, lost the handle. She's double teamed in the corner. Cross-court feed almost goes into the bleachers. But Sola Holler saves the day there. Tonka up top, sidesteps a man, spins, lost a handle. That's off of East Noble. All of a sudden, East Noble's really clogged up the passing lanes.
Yeah, I don't know what the coach talked to him about. I forget his name. Isaac something.
Britton Isaacs.
Yeah. I don't know what he talked about, but it seems to be working here in the second quarter.
Yep. Amber cut off on the baseline. Now Tora Holler has an alley. Layup score. There, the Eagles are off the schneid. 16-12. And now putting on the pressure in the backcourt. 5:20 to go first half. East Noble with the basketball, and they throw it. That's a defensive kick. No further play. East Noble ball just on this side of center court as they move it right to left across your radio dial. Maybe Coach Marshall has a radio dial. He might be listening on old school radio. So East Noble with it, 5:08 to go. First half, they trail by 4. They got an open man in the corner. That's David, just short. Kate David, that was. Tora Holler will get.
That foul on Deming?
Deming got her money's worth on that one. So Miller out of the ball game for Columbia City, and Strack reports back on. Here comes Tora Holler. Under 5 to go first half. 16-12 Columbia City over East Noble. This East Noble team having a nice season at 8-3. Eagles 7-5. Up top, Taco. Oh, wide open Sola Holler. A little strong off the flange. Loose ball, Deming. Deming all the way in, out of control. Had it stripped at the last minute by Sola Holler. Nice defense by Sola. Getting back. And Knitter for Tora Holler. Ball to bounds down here to East Noble to our left. And here's Ann Stutz. Ann Stutz, nice move, missed the shot. Good look. And Columbia City clears. Tonkel into the front court. Sola Holler back up top. Tonkel. Tonkel. Right corner now. Knitter. And there's a long three. Oh, my Tonkel. My gosh. It's just about in the East Noble bench when she shot that. 19-12. Holy smokes. And East Noble, the ball pinballs around, stolen by Knitter. She'll drive it into the front court and settle it down. Kind of a frenetic pace of this one. Tonkel shoves it off to Sola Holler in the left corner to Knitter up top. She'll shove it back out, and Tonkel again. Bingo! Tonkel up to 14 on the afternoon. 3.5 to go. It's 22-12. It's like dropping pennies in the ocean for her right now. And here come the Knights. And underneath they get it, they miss it. As Deming had a pretty good look. Tonkel sidesteps a man, comes across the timeline. All the way in to Strack. No further play. We got a foul. Deming's going to pick up her second. Ritchie comes into the night lineup. Tora Holler returns for Columbia City. Carrington Amber will sit down. And up top, Tonkel, pump fakes. Tora Holler around the key left. Into the corner, Knitter. And Tonkel from the parking lot. That's off the mark this time. Strack the board. Put back. No, didn't get the roll. Nice job. East Noble clears, and they throw it to no one in particular. They're going to catch up with it. No, it hit the in line. It'll be Columbia City ball. Good hustle there by East Noble, but couldn't catch up to it. 22-12 our score. Miller in for Sola Holler. To the Columbia City lineup. 2:50 to go. In the half, 22-12. Here's Tonkel. Whoa, Miller. And they put it up. Tora Holler just off the mark. That's Knitter. Check that. I had the wrong Isabel. She puts it up no good. Strack fights for it. Jump ball. Possession Eagles. Or Knights, I should say. Wow. It's a frenetic pace. Nobody seems to be slowing down here. Run, run, run.
Yeah, the first quarter we were a little more controlled in our pace of the game, but now it's just back and forth.
Yep.
Plinko board.
And across for East Noble into the corner. Stolen by Knitter. No, stolen back by East Noble. We got a foul. Knitter reaches in.
For 12, Knitter with a foul.
It's only 2 team fouls. Talking to Coach Marshall as now, you really don't have to worry about free throws or because it's hard. You know, not many teams hit 5 fouls in the quarter. Timeout for Coach Isaacs and the Knights. 22-12. And again, not like the just a few years ago where you got what if you had hit 7, I think it was, wasn't it? You go to the bonus. Yeah, it was 7 for the half that puts you in the bonus.
Yeah.
Or the opposition.
Now it's just 5 a quarter.
Yeah, and many teams don't reach the 5. You know, so free throws are kind of less of a deal from that standpoint. But of course, the 1-on-one's taken out of the play, so that kind of takes some of the drama out of things. But .208 to go, first half, and knocked away by Tonkel. They save it in the backcourt. Here come the Knights. Amstutz weasels in and out of traffic, across the midcourt stripe, tries to shake Knitter. In the corner, bullet pass, could have gone to Coach Shear. But nice job, East Noble flags it down. 3 out of the corner, no good. Boy, they've had some good looks at 3, just can't hit. And Tora Holler baseline jumper. Oh, just off the mark. Rebound cleared by Amstutz, and here comes East Noble. Minute 38 to go in the half, 22-12, Columbia City. Amstutz bounces it up. And now Shea Ritchie will take over. Ritchie puts it outside the arc. Boy, those numbers are hard to read. Strom, top for Amstutz. And they throw it down low, and they overshoot the player down low, and that will be a turnover against the Knights. 1:15 now for the first half. 22-12 Eagles. Knitter, high right. East Noble's really turned up the defense, I think. Look out. Tonkel, back iron for 3 at the top of the backboard. Cleared by East Noble. And here comes Amstutz. Nice pass ahead. And they use the handle to get it back up top. And Amstutz again. Shakes and bakes, wheels and deals. Nice move. Missed it. Got it back. And that goes to Tora Holler, who pitches to Tonkel to the midcourt stripe and to the left corner. Knitter, now Tonkel. Knitter will load up her first 3 of the day. They were a little strong. Again, a good look. And with 30 seconds to go, East Noble's going to slow it down. That's right, Coach Marshall does have a radio dial. I guess I gave him a radio. So he's old enough to have seen a radio dial, though, I think. All right, now into the paint. Score! Ellie Will got loose underneath and got an easy one. 7 seconds, Knitter to the bucket. Air ball. Strack the putback. Oh, a little strong. Knitter, that's off the mark. Strack. Oh, after the buzzer, no good. We go to the intermission. Holy crow, we had 4 cracks at it. Coach Shearer not too happy as she lumbers off. And we have an 8-point lead for the Eagles. So, wow. Did you keep track of turnovers or what?
Nope.
No, well, you look like you keep track of something.
I got points and fouls.
Points and fouls.
For East Noble.
Oh, you're only keeping them?
Yeah.
Okay, well, give us your totals real quick for East Noble. Jackson? Or do you have them correct? Or?
I might need to look family for those.
Okay, well, they'll give them to us. Leo must be doing that airdrop thing or something.
Power Plant Services Incorporated, Benchmark Human Services, Spring Green, Lawn Pest and Tree,
I don't know. Sometimes the Wi-Fi in here kind of course, I turned the Wi-Fi off, but we'll see if the stats come up on my phone from Leo. And they have to send me a picture. I'm not getting it. Dance to You Drop performers.
Ty Johnson, Addison Gibbs, Ryan Martin, and Natalie Sprummer.
I guess send a picture of it or a screenshot or something. Andrew Thompson, Jackson Titus on the scene here. Maddie at the station and others. I think Jonathan Peters, graduate a couple years ago, came back to help today. Now we've got stats.
Yeah, at the half we got Armstrong with 4 points, 2 for 7 from the floor. We got that's 28.6%. We got 0 for 1 from behind the arc. We got 6 rebounds. No assists, no steals, no blocks, and 2 turnovers. For David, we got one of the David sisters. First name. Kate David. For Kate David, we got 2 points, 1 for 2 from the floor. That's 50%. We got 0 for 1 from behind the arc, and we got no rebounds, no assists, no steals, no blocks, and no turnovers. For Strum, she has 0 points, 0 for 1 from the floor, 0 for 1 from behind the arc. We got 1 rebound and 1 assist. Then for Richie, we got 0 points, 0 for 2 from the floor, 0 for 1 from behind the arc, 1 rebound. Yeah. And then for Rhea David, we got 0 for 3 from the floor, 0 points, 0 for 2 from behind the arc, 1 rebound, and 1 turnover. And finally for Deming, we got 6 points, 2 for 5 from the floor. That's 40%. We got 0 for 2 from behind the arc, 2 for 2 for free throws, and we got 2 rebounds, 2 turnovers.
CCHS shooting is going for the winner of the raffle basket at halftime.
Yeah, it's just 2 turnovers, 9 for the team.
Yeah. We got 9 turnovers for East Noble. We got 14 points in total. That's 23 from the floor. That's 26%. We got 0 for 8 from behind the arc. 2 for 4 free throws, and we got 15 rebounds, 2 assists, 6 steals, 9 turnovers, and total. And for Columbia City, we got 22 total points, 9 for 30 from the floor. That's 30%.
Ouch.
Yeah. We got 4 for 11 from behind the arc. That's 36.4%. 16 rebounds, 6 assists, 4 steals, 1 block, 6 turnovers, and the final score at the half is 22-14. 14 scored in the first half for the Eagles, 8 scored in the second, and East Noble 4 scored in the first quarter and 10 scored in the second.
All right, Jackson, thank you for the statistics. Holly and Leo on stats. And again, 22-14. Congratulate the freshman team. They were victorious in the Walvis C tournament today. And I'll try to get you the see what we were doing here. Okay, Leo's finally came through. Okay, they beat Woodland in the first game. Beat Wallacey in the championship to win that. Congratulations to the guys for winning that. And And let's see, I had the numbers. That's not what I want. It was, in the first game, 47-31 over Woodland. The Columbia City freshmen boys win that. And then a 51-26 decision over Wawasee. So the guys on, I know Mr. Leach put this on the Twitter already, our athletic Twitter, so they got the Wawasee trophy there. So good job to the guys. And they picked up a win up at Kendallville last night as well. So they had a quick turnaround. 3 games and not too, in about 14 hours before they ended one and started another. So good work by them. Boys had a good win, the JV, and the varsity a good win over East Noble last night at the pit. They moved to 5-0 in the season. A tough one coming up Tuesday night at Blackhawk. And Blackhawk, if you're going to go to that, you've never been. It's a pretty small building, so you better get there early to get a seat. So keep that in mind if you're traveling to Fort Wayne. Blackhawk out on the east side of Fort Wayne on Tuesday evening. I'm not sure. I'll have to check with Maddie if we've got any. Hopefully we've got somebody to staff that game. Broadcast that one. So we'll check into that. And I know wrestling probably getting pretty close to wrapping up down in Bloomington. As they were at a big tournament today, I had a chance to chat with Coach Culp yesterday. And we thought they had a decent chance to win that tournament down in Bloomington. It was at Bloomington North High School. You know what Bloomington North High School is famous for?
No, I do not.
Yeah, I know. You're much too young to have known that. Bloomington North High School won the last one-class boys state basketball tournament in 1997. The Bloomington North Panthers. No, I think Cougars. Bloomington North Cougars, I think. So they were the last one-class champions way back. That's almost been 30 years. Holy Toledo.
Yeah, I don't think I would have known that.
No, you wouldn't have known that. And that was the year your older sister was born. So 96, 97, the last year of the one-class tournament. So a little trivia for you there. Bloomington North, the Cougars. That's where our wrestlers are today for that tournament. So, don't think we'll ever see a return to that, that's for sure. So we're under a minute. East Noble already their bench. Columbia City doing a few warm-up tosses here. And we'll be set and ready to bring you second half action. Columbia City Eagles, East Noble Knights. The Eagles looking to go 2-1 in the conference. This is coming off quite a trio of games with Warsaw, Homestead, Norwell. Norwell they were within 12 of, but Warsaw they lost by quite a few, and Homestead really struggled there. So good chance the Lady Eagles get back on par today, they hope. East Noble providing good opposition. And tell you what, if they even hit, a couple of those threes, we got us a ball game. I mean, not that we don't now, but they've had some good open looks and just cannot bury any of them.
Yeah, they've had a lot of open looks. They're moving the ball pretty well.
And then meanwhile, Taco heated up from 3.
Yeah, she had a deep one from the opponent's bench there.
Just about. I don't know, did Tora get one? I don't remember, but anyway, we're underway second half. Glad you're with us on WJHS. Matinee basketball here for you on a Saturday afternoon in December. Columbia City with the first possession. Sola Holler. Oh, and our East Noble defender fell down. Sola misses an open shot. Strack tried to put back, was a little short. And here comes East Noble. And Avery Amstutz up top. Flips it off and into the middle. Oh, those numbers. That's going to be Kate David. Throws it back now for Ryan David. And Deming loose on the baseline, backs in. Ran out of real estate there. Throws it way up top to Kate David. Bounce pass down low. And Amstutz flips to Deming in tight quarters. She goes up against Strack, missed it. And Sola Holler clears. She brings it into the front court. Knitter to Sola Holler. Over on the left wing. Oh, nice look by Tonko to Knitter, but she was cut off quickly. Now Tora Holler off the mark from three. Rebound cleared by Deming. Actually, that was Ryan David's rebound. And they spin, put it up. No, but whistle on the Columbia City foul. Minute 18 in. Izzy Knitter the foul. So 2 shots for Amstutz, and that one ribs in. 22-15. A quiet affair in here. Fans haven't had too much to get upset about. And that free throw rims out. Don't have the band today, so a little quiet in here. Holler, or check that, that's Tonko. Right elbow spins, so it's Knitter in the corner. Up to Sola Holler. Sola drives, and looking underneath for her sister Tora. That's stolen by Amstutz. And Deming up across the midcourt stripe, bumped by Tora Holler. Tora steal. And Tora Holler fouled her, yes, by Kate David, I believe.
39 foul number 23. Kate David. 2 shots. Tora Holler.
So Tora Holler will shoot for Columbia City. So free throw good by Tora Holler. And free throw good by Tora. She's up to 8 on the afternoon, 24-15. Kate David throws it across. Amstutz looks it over to Ryan David. She loses the handle, and that's a defensive kick. So we'll reset. Kate David throws it in. Now Amstutz. 2 minutes gone, third quarter. Eagles by 9 over the Knights. Amstutz. Deming, now Amstutz. Backed off the play. Columbia City by 9 points, 5:45 to go, third quarter. And Amstutz to Deming, whips it to Kate David, down in the corner. Over there, that was Ryan David. And loose on the baseline. Ryan David cut off. Now Amstutz. Eagles defense seems to have him stifled right now. Amstutz back across with 5:20 to go. Into the corner, Kate David whips it across. She stepped out of bounds. Turnover, East Noble. So a lot of time there, and they didn't really come close to getting a shot. City's defense must have had something to do with that. So here's Tonko into the paint up top. Tora Holler, a 3. Bingo! 27-15 Eagles. Now the press on by Columbia City. And they throw it back to Amstutz. They're going to have to hustle. They get it across. Kate David into the paint. Throws it down low for Deming. That's a kick. So we'll reset down here to our right. Kate David to trigger it for the Knights. Throws it into Deming. Flips back to Amstutz. She goes right down central. Lost the handle. Scoops off the glass. Nice move. The left hand. She scores. 27-17, and back Knitter off the glass a little strong. Strack past the ball. Sola picks it up and puts it in. And East Noble loses the handle. That's a turnover. Shea Ritchie for Deming. Isabel Miller back into the Columbia City lineup.
One more. Come on. Also for the league, number 10, Carrington Amber.
Carrington Amber for Sola Holler. With 4:20 to go third quarter. It's a 12-point Columbia City lead. Tonkel, high left, works left of the key, right of the key now Isabel Miller to Amber. Left side now Tonkel. Tonkel. And Holler's bumped off the play. Tora, that is. And Tonkel tries to make the drive, set off by Amstutz. Tora Holler, right corner. Comes out of the corner up top now is Miller. Now Amber's got it. Amber into the paint. Goes to the bucket and throws it up. No, Miller tries to force one up. No good. East Noble with good defense underneath. Got a couple bodies in the way. Now they're back with Ryan David. And she goes into the corner. It's a man into the paint. Score! Ellie Will. 29-19. 3:20 to go in the third. Tonkel to the bucket. No further play. And East Noble foul. Now Strack's going to come back into the ball game. Strack for Tora Holler. 3:19 to go third quarter. 29-19. Columbia City. And Isabel throws it up to the other Isabel. Miller had it. Gives it to Tonkel. Tonkel spins, now Miller has it. Check that, Amber had it, now Miller has it. And Tonkel on the left side with space. Down low, nice pass, Strack to finish. Assist Tonkel. So East Noble back across in tight quarters. They throw it away. Oh my. They had something cooking there momentarily, but lost the handle. So we'll holler back in. Timeout East Noble. 2:53 to go. In the third. And so your underwriters today, VFW Post 5582 in their events, open to the public, friends, and families, and vets alike. VFW hosts bingo on Sundays, starting at 1:30 p.m. VFW also has Fish Fry on the first and third Friday of each month. For more information, members of the public can reach the VFW on Facebook by phone at 260-244-4813 or by finding the VFW in Columbia City. Morse's Builders Mart, located at 516 East Van Buren in Columbia City, with locations in Huntington, Wabash, Warsaw, and Goshen, or online, morsesbuildersmart.com. Serving Northeast Indiana since 1871. First Fleet Inc., dedicated trucking operations in Bluffton, Fort Wayne, Butler, and Three Rivers, Michigan. First Fleet hires industry-leading CDL Class A drivers for dedicated home nightly positions. First Fleet is proud to support WJHS Studios and Columbia City High School. And their business information can be found at www.firstfleetinc.com. So 2:45 to go in the third. You must be finding hot stats on that phone.
Yep, for sure.
Strack.
You know it.
Up top, Tonkel. Tonkel spins into the paint, lost the handle, stolen. And here they come. Nice catch, and they put it up, no good. Coach Britton, or Isaacs wants a foul, and he's not going to get it. And they're going to call a foul on East Noble.
East Noble, really nice, number 10, Avery Amstutz.
Amstutz gets the personal foul. 2:20 to go in the third. Tonkel across, 31-19, Columbia City lead. Miller in the corner, gets it up the wing now. Back up top, it's Amber. Amber up top. Tonkel, back to Miller. Interior feed Amber, and she's guilty of steps. No further play there. And they get it across the timeline. And there's a long one. Off the mark from three is Ryan, or check that, Shea. Lost the handle on that last name. She's got it again. Shoots another three, no good. Shea Ritchie. Boy, she had two good looks and could not hit either one. They still have not hit a three-pointer. 31-19 and a foul by Shea Ritchie.
A little bit of a shoulder check there.
Tora for Anissa into the lineup.
A lot more fouls for East Noble in this quarter.
Yeah, it's kind of been, it seems like it has been a slow quarter. A lot of balls out of bounds. Lady Eagle JV was victorious earlier today. Miller moves it back out. Amber in trouble. Gets it out of harm's way. Tora Holler in the paint. Bingo! Tora Holler makes it 33-18. East Noble almost throws it away. Amstutz loops it across. And they get it into the front court. Amstutz has it back all the way in off the glass. A little strong. Bats it out. That ends up in the hands of Shea Ritchie, or Ryan David. Check that. It's an air ball. Now we got a scrum. Look out. Timeout East Noble. 50 seconds to go in the third. So East Noble
Full timeout.
Full timeout. So EduStaff schools in your local community are experiencing a shortage of substitute teachers in local classrooms. EduStaff is seeking candidates for employment within partnering schools. More information can be found at edustaff.org. And also Move Over Ice Cream, Dangerous Unicorn Explosion, Strawberry Shake all topped with whipped cream, sprinkles, strawberries, Oreo cookie, and cone stuffing. They offer handmade desserts to scratch. They're a plant-based ice cream shop for those that have a sensitivity to dairy, food allergies, or taking a more healthy approach. Over offers a variety of family sundaes, soft serve, gluten-free, nut-free, and sugar-free desserts to pair with ice cream. They're now located in Fort Wayne. How'd that Oklahoma-Alabama come out last night? Did you? I watched part of it last night, but didn't bother to look otherwise. And up off the glass, they miss a layup. As Amstutz had the, that was actually. Who was that? No, it was 24. It was Strom. Those are small numbers on black jerseys in the front. And here's Kennedy Tucker's checked back into the ball game for Columbia City. 20 seconds to go in the third quarter. Tora Holler up top to Tucker. She gets ambushed and a foul. So that's the fifth East Noble foul. So this is Kennedy Tucker to the free throw line for the Eagles. That's no good. She'll have another. 16 seconds left, third quarter. And good that time. 34-19, Eagles back up a little more comfortable now. And East Noble breaks the press, and they kick in the corner. Here's a three. That's strong. They get the putback, no good. And Tucker lost the handle. We got a scrap there at the buzzer. And Ritchie comes up aching a little bit. Sola Holler, Tucker, or check that, Tonkel, and Sola Holler back into the lineup. So into three quarters. So Bart's Car Store, the selection of cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. Bart's Car Store was test drive. Cash for trade-ins and financing options. They serve Whitley County, Columbia City, and Fort Wayne. Also Flowtech Plumbing and Heating for emergencies. They're open 24 hours. They offer heating, cooling, and plumbing for residential, commercial, and industrial. 0% financing available. More information can be found at flowtechpnh.com. Telephone 248-2021. Rainer Thompson, Jackson Titus taking you home on this one. Fourth quarter about to commence. So fourth quarter about to go. On the floor for the Eagles, Tonkel, the Holler sisters, Knitter and Strack. And East Noble will have possession. Kate David to throw it in, gets it to Ann Stutz in the backcourt. Eagles with a 15-point lead underway in the final stanza, barring overtime or anything of that sort. And they go to the bucket. Ann Stutz, nice move with the left hand and scores. 34-21. Tonkel, cross for Tora Holler. Back up to Tonkel. Back to Tora Holler. Interior feed to Sola Holler. Now Knitter loose on the baseline. Off the glass, a little strong. Loose ball batted around. Tonkel gets the loose ball. Eagles another chance. Tonkel ridden off the play. And Sola Holler back in the corner. Knitter. Knitter chased out of the corner. Hits the cutter. Sola Holler down low. Strack to the bucket. Score the layup. Nice ball movement there. Nice look by Sola Holler as well. And Ann Stutz dumps it across and has the basketball back. Minute 5 gone in the fourth. 36-21 Eagles. East Noble down low they go. Shea Ritchie, or check that. It's not Ritchie. Now to the bucket. Deming missed strong. Rebound cleared. Here come the Eagles into the front court. Lead pass ahead. Strack missed it. Got it back. Put it up. No, but a foul on Kate David.
Number 23, Kate David with a foul. 2 shots, Claudia Strack.
Claudia Strack will shoot 2 for Columbia City. First team foul of the fourth. A little strong off the back iron for Strack. And another one. And they score. 37-21. Strack 1-2 at the charity stripe. Knitter a pick. Layup. Score. And East Noble back. So that's a big one. 39-21 as the Eagles extend that lead to 18. So Kate David up to Ann Stutz. Back to Kate David. In the corner left side. They lob it down into traffic. They put it up. Score. Basket counts. Columbia City foul. Ellie Will. Kenneth Strome back into the ball game. So 39-23. Chance for a three-point play the old-fashioned way by Will. And it rims out. Rebound cleared. Here comes Columbia City. Knitter out of the corner. 2 minutes gone fourth quarter. 39-23. Knitter. And Tonkel. And she's badgered on the play. Tora Holler off the mark for 3. Sola gets the loose ball out to Tonkel. That's short from 3. Claudia Strack hit the ball out. She got bumped. Here they go on a breakaway. Layup and score. Timeout East Noble, and the finish for Ryan David. Man, that's a timeout for East Noble. I think they called the timeout, didn't they? Did you catch that, Jackson? Did they call it?
I think Columbia City called that.
We call it. Okay, so an Eagle timeout of 30. 5:35 to go. 39-25. Any hot stats over there, Jackson?
Yeah. I'm just checking their team leaders. Yeah, Ellie Will averaging 55% from behind the arc.
And they're
what she's having last night. Sorry,
well,
not in the night, it's more of the afternoon.
yeah, and I'm surprised. They've had some great looks at three, just nothing falling for the Knights here today, so that hasn't helped their cause. They hit a few of those. We've still got a ball game. Oh, backdoor Knitter from Taco. And across the timeline, Ames Stutz with 3 minutes gone in the fourth. It's like the Spencers are listening in this afternoon. And Deming lost a handle. I think she could have gone up with that. She seemed to be open, but so Denise checking into the ball game. Welcome to broadcast. We haven't had too many check-ins in the afternoon game here, but probably more listeners out there than we really know. So here's Avery Ann Stutz all the way to the bucket. Nice move. She scores. So they're hanging around 41-27, 4:40 to go. And Sola Holler, right corner, dumps it back up to Tonkel. Back to Sola Holler in the corner. So nice pass to her sister Sola, or Tora, and she gets hammered on the play and draws an East Noble foul.
33.
Ellie Will the foul, her second personal foul. Tora converts the free throw, 42-27.
That's Ellie's. That's her second?
Well, that's what the board says. I don't know what you have, but free throw good. So Tora, 2 of 2 at the charity stripe. She's up to 15 on the afternoon. And down low they go to the bucket. And Strack, now these Noble fans start to get a little irate. We got shouts from the peanut gallery back here. And they might have had a case. Officials elected to let that go. Strack did have a pretty good collision with the East Noble player. So Knitter up top to Tonkel. Tonkel backed off the play. Watched closely by Ryan David. And Tonkel drives all the way in, dumps over to Sola Holler in the corner. Sola throws it across, and she stepped on the line or threw the ball on the line, one of the two. So turnover Eagles with 3:50 to go. 43-27, Columbia City. And down low, they got a man in the bucket. Strack gets the block, and it's a jump ball. Possession Eagles. Great job by Strack. And Tonkel. Tonkel all the way in, down low, Strack. Layup score. Nice look by Anissa. Back up to an 18-point lead for the Eagles. And Deming whips it across and throws it away. No, that's knocked away by Tonkel. I didn't see Tonkel get a hand on that.
I think Tora got a hand on it.
Did she? Up top. Deming. Nice move. She scores out of a scramble. She stuck with it. Under 3 to go. 45-29. Deming with 8 on the afternoon. And what do we have here?
24.
Strom with the foul for East Noble. Kate David in and Shay Ritchie come back on. Sola Holler to throw it in.
And Eagle foul number 24.
So Strack apparently loose ball foul on a hold. That turns it over to the Knights. So 2:40 to go. Eagles up comfortably by 16 over the Knights. Kate David whips it in the corner and they throw it across. Now Amstutz has it. And Shay Ritchie, a 15-footer, got the roll on the wing. 45-31, 2:25 to go. Tonko across the timeline. Tonko shoves it off to Knitter. Back up top now, Tora Holler. Flips it out to Anissa Tonko. Tonko puts it on the floor, backed off the play. And Tora Holler back up top. Under 2 to go. Eagles kind of salting a little time here. Tonko chased into the paint. Down low to Strack. And she's hit and blocked. Back up. The Eagles get the loose ball with 1:40 to go. Tonko to Tora Holler. And Tora Holler over for Sola Holler, back to Tonko. And Tonko, Sola Holler, Eagles doing a pretty good job of cutting the clock. Kate David's going to get a foul. Team foul 4 on the Knights, and they throw it down low to Tonko. Back across Tora Holler, and 1:15 to go. Tora to Tonko, and she's bumped on the play. Shay Ritchie's going to get the foul.
Shay Ritchie, 2 shots.
Pretty good collision there. But everybody's up, no worse for wear, thankfully. And free throw, no good by Tonko, a little long. 1:11 to go. And Tonko back iron again, no good. Rare couple of misses for Tonko at the charity stripe. And they lose the handle out of bounds. And they say Columbia City touched it last. 1:04 to go. Eagles by 14. And up top, Amstutz short from 17. Rebound cleared by Tora Hollers. We're under a minute. Knitter drives it across the midcourt stripe into the front court. She goes. Shoves it off to Tora Holler. And Tonko has it. A little bit of a rough game. Whole night. Physical teams. And Tonko elbows Shay Ritchie on the encounter there. And we're playing keep away here. Finally, Knitter's fouled by Amstutz. This result, 2 shots with 23 seconds.
Amstutz, 3 shots.
Amstutz picks up her second. So Knitter will shoot 2. Got it. 46-31. And a second one good. 47. 31. Knitter with 6 on the afternoon, and here comes East Noble. Rams cuts, no good on a runner. Loose ball toward a holler. Lead pass ahead. So a holler to finish. And Shea Ritchie, long one, no good at the buzzer. And that's your final, 49-31. So the Eagles get back up to that 18-point margin. And the Lady Eagles go to 2-1 in the conference. Seems to exchange pleasantries. And that's it, 49-31. 15-16. Some of your buddies hassling you over there. A couple of your teammates, Jackson?
Yeah.
A little
Mr. Jacob Marshall.
Little Marshall, and who's that other guy?
Jack Sell.
I was my old power mechanics teacher at the high school many moons ago.
I thought you didn't have names like that back in your day.
Well, that seems like a common name. So we did. Well, waiting on the stats. The Wi-Fi kind of slows things up. Now we got airdrop things working, Leo. Well, that's all right. Take a screenshot or whatever. Or...
Here, you just want to take a picture of it on my phone?
Sure. Well, make sure I get a picture of it because
yeah, we'll just do it on your phone.
Justin Titus checking in. Former radio guy and Columbia City graduate, now a Ball State phenom.
Just take a picture of it. The airdrop's not working.
So... we will get some statistics here. I would imagine Coach Shear would be out as the afternoon crowd goes home happy.
There we go.
Sooner or later we'll get them.
All right, the final score for tonight is 49 Lady Eagles, 31 East Noble. Sola Holler had 4 points on the night, 2 for 4 from the floor. That's 50%. 0 for 1 from behind the arc. 7 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 turnovers. Tinley Schmidt got in the game, but we had no points. 0 for 1 from the floor, and 2 assists, and 1 turnover. And then Izzy Knitter had 4 points on the night, 2 for 10 off the floor. That's 20%. 0 for 2 from the beyond the arc. 2 for 2 for free throws. 5 rebounds. 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals, 1 block, 2 turnovers. And then on to Nisa Tonko, who had 14 points on the night. 5 for 13 from the floor. That's 38%. 4 for 8 from beyond the arc. And we had 0 for 2 for free throws. 2 rebounds, 7 assists, 3 turnovers. And then for Kennedy Tucker, we had 1 point. She went 1 for 2 for free throws and 1 assist, no further stats. And then for Claudia Strack, we had 9 points, 4 for 9 from the floor. That's 44%. 1 for 2 from the free throw line. 8 rebounds and 1 steal. And then Isabel Miller went in the game. No points for her, though. She went 0 for 1 on the floor. Then she got 2 rebounds, 0 assists, 1 steal, And then on to Tor Hollow, who had 15 points for the night. Our leading scorer for 5 for 12 from the floor. That's 41%. 1 for 4 beyond the arc. And 4 for 4 from the free throw line. She had 11 rebounds and 3 steals and 1 turnover. Overall for the Lady Eagles, we had 49 points. We went 18 for 50 from the floor. That's 36%. We got 15 for 5 from behind the arc. That's 33%. 8 for 12 from the free throw line. That's 66%. 35 rebounds, and we had 13 assists, 6 steals, 1 block, and 10 turnovers. And then, would you like to read the East Noble stats?
Sure, we'll do that. Jackson, have to wore him out on the Eagle stats there. Avery Amstutz finishes with 11 points on the afternoon, 5 of 14 from the field, 1 of 2 from the charity stripe, 8 rebounds, 1 assist, and the 11 points. Kate David, 2 on the afternoon, 1 of 2 from the floor, nothing else across the board. Stramo of 1. She did pick up a rebound and an assist. And Shea Ritchie, 1 of 7 on the afternoon. She had 2 and 2 rebounds. Ellie Will had 6 on 3 of 7 shooting, 4 rebounds, and nothing otherwise. Ray David, 2 points on 1 of 5 from the floor, 4 rebounds, and 1 assist. And Addison Deming, 8 points. 3 of 9 from the floor, 2 of 2 from the charity stripe, 2 rebounds, 1 steal. East Noble East Noble shoots 14 of 45 for the game. That's 31%. They were 0 of 13 beyond the arc. So a major difference there. 3 of 7 from the charity stripe were the East Noble Knights. 24 rebounds. So the Eagles out-rebound the Knights 35 to 24 on the afternoon. 5 assists and 8 steals for the Knights. So Coach Scheer, welcome to the broadcast, and congratulations on the win here. Get things back on track, and I'm sure you're pleased with the win.
Yeah, we're pleased with the win. It's been a tough 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Playing, 3 teams in the top 6 in the state, but good for our kids. I wouldn't say great that we lost, but good in terms of finding out what we're not very good at yet and what we need to work on, and the mental aspect of the game. Preparing us for more conference play. I mean, East Noble, I know they lost 1 to Whitco the other night, but 8-1 earlier in the week. Like, they've beaten a lot of pretty decent teams. We got Belmont we got to travel to here in a couple weeks, going to a tournament at Warsaw. So, we do play a nice schedule. We got a lot of NE8 teams that are pretty good quality. So, just different challenges for our kids every game we play, just trying to get better.
Yeah, and East Noble, that's they're a challenge. The score may not necessarily indicate that right now, but they're a few 3-pointers from making things a little tighter for us and putting a little pressure on us, but we were able to stem the tide.
Yeah, well, we watched quite a bit of film on them, and then a few of us went over and watched them play Whitco the other night. Some of the kids and I went over there, and they're just long. They cause problems with their athleticism. They're very aggressive. They got a lot of different weapons. Fortunately, we were able to get hands up and try to be nice and long in our zone and man-to-man to try to disrupt their 3-point shooting, because they got 2 kids that are shooting a pretty high percentage out there. Just happy with how hard our kids played and hustled. That was a big emphasis point about 50-50 balls, not getting out hustled, not, making hustle plays, rebounding, playing defense. I thought we did a pretty good job against that 1-3-1 that they threw out in that fourth quarter, which we knew that was coming based on scouting. So we worked on a few little tweaks on that. We did a good job of finding kids on the backside, getting some easy buckets out of that. So pleased with that aspect as well.
Yeah, and it got a lot of different players in the act today. Maybe switching personnel to adapt to what they were doing or whatnot. But
yeah, they just don't have a lot of big post kids in there, so we had to go with like a smaller, quicker lineup to try to mitigate some things that they were looking to do. But all around, I thought our kids, played hard. I was pretty pleased with our turnovers. Not in the first half. We make like 3 or 4 straight turnovers, let them right back in the game. Kind of jumped on the kids about that. We had 8 turnovers in the first half, but finished the game with only 10. So only turned the ball over twice in the second half. So that was a point of emphasis: take care of the ball, make better passing decisions.
Well, you get a couple of weeks off now, I believe, until
about a week and a half.
Until a tournament in Huntington.
Nope, going to Warsaw.
Oh, Warsaw. It's boys are at Huntington.
Yep, boys are at Huntington.
So is that a JV and varsity deal?
It is. Yep.
That's good.
Both JV and varsity will play there. We've got 6 total teams, like 2 different pools of 3. So we're going to see some different squads there. We're going to play Pendleton Heights. I think they're about 9-2 right now. Play some real good indie schools, so that'll be a good challenge for us. And then we'll play Lures for our second game, and then they'll seed everybody based on pool. So it's us, Lures, Pendleton Heights, and then we got Peru, Indianapolis Ritter, and Warsaw in the other pool. JV is a little bit different. They got Chesterton's in for the JV, and somebody that's in the varsity is not coming, but regardless, we'll play 2 games on Friday, January 2nd, and then we'll play, based on that, we'll play 1 game then on Saturday, January 3rd.
Yeah, we've seen a couple of these tournaments where they're getting the junior varsities involved. I think that's kind of a good aspect, something new that's happening.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's good that our whole program can be there at the same time. That way coaches can help support and watch our younger kids, vice versa. Younger kids be able to see the pace and the speed and physicality of the varsity ball game and keep our kids together, so that's good.
All right, Amy, well, we'll let you go. Congratulations on the win. Hope everything's going well otherwise, and we'll talk to you down the road. And I guess in the meantime, we may not see you, but happy holidays for you and so on and so forth. So good to have you back, and congratulations on a big win.
Thank you.
All right, Amy Shearer, ladies and gentlemen, she's very happy with this afternoon's effort. And get
Is he doing play-by-play today?
He's color and stats. He did the stats. So he was on at Warsaw the other night.
Oh, you didn't tell me that.
Well, he did. He came. He was on at Warsaw, so he thought you might be listening. So he made sure he had everything correct. I know you were having some others.
Great scholars right here.
All right, Jackson. You must get A+ in Mrs. Shearer's history class.
Yes, I try my best.
You try your best. So she's proud of you for being a history scholar and, maybe an aspiring radio guy here when he gets in high school. So a couple debuts as an 8th grader, and Mr. Glaza was excited to know who you are and so on and so forth. So you may join the forces. So we'll see how that goes in due time. Well, Jackson, any closing thoughts for you?
Yeah, I'm glad we were able to secure a good win tonight. We came off a rough week or 2 with a lot of good teams in the state.
Yes, absolutely. So I guess that will about wrap it up this afternoon. We'll check the leading scorers here again one more time for you if I haven't lost this. Coach Fox checking into the broadcast. Coach McGehee. He says you're stealing my job.
Those were not my intentions, but
maybe down the road, maybe a few years down the road, who knows? But let's see, what did I do with those stats? Damn, burn it. Is this it? No.
That's the final score.
Was that the airdrop or is that just a screenshot? You guys got all
That's
these.
a screenshot right there.
Okay, so once again, the leading scorers for today. Torra Holler leads the Eagles with 15. Anissa Tackle tallies 14. Strack just barely missed double figures with 9. Knitter 6. Sola Holler 4. Kennedy Tucker a point. And that's the way that goes. And for East Noble, they were led by Avery Ann Stutz with 11 on the afternoon. So that's going to drop East Noble 8-4. I believe they're 1-2 in the conference. You might check that out real quick. And Columbia City, of course, will improve to 8-5. And they will be 2-1 in the NE8. And, of course, Coach Shear talked about that tournament coming up at Warsaw, January 2nd and January 3rd. So we'll see if we're involved with that radio-wise down the road. And we'll check into Tuesday night when the boys travel to Blackhawk. It's not coming on.
We'll see here. Oh, here we go.
And what were they in the conference, or what will they be after that? Jackson's looking that up.
East Noble in the conference was 1-1 before this game.
So
you'll drop to 1-2.
1-2. Okay, so the records 8-5 for Columbia City, 2-1, and East Noble drops to 8-4 and 1-2 in the conference. So that's going to about wrap it up for the afternoon. And we'll hope to see you Tuesday night from Fort Wayne Blackhawk. Congratulations again to the freshman boys basketball team for winning the Wawasee Invitational today, beating Woodland and Wawasee in pretty good fashion. So that's going to wrap it up. Our thanks to Maddie at the station, and I think Jonathan Peterson, an alum, was back to help, and others. So we thank all of them for being a part of this broadcast. Once again, VFW 5582, Morse's Builders Mart, First Elite Inc., EduStaff, Move Over Ice Cream Shop, Flowtech Plumbing and Heating, and Bart's Car Store were your underwriters this afternoon on WJHS. So, final time today. For my broadcast partner, Jackson Titus, Andrew Thompson saying so long for Columbia City High School on this Saturday afternoon. Telling you the final score, 49-31 in favor of the Columbia City Eagles. Thanks for listening. Good night, everyone.